Welcome AO93 back for another video. It's another draft. Draft of Glory, episode 2. Let's get right into it. Now, I will want to do sort of theme drafts in the future, but for the first maybe 5 episodes, I just want to win every draft, right? I won the first one. That was unreal. I had to go with Garrincha. I always want to play with the icons. I know Messi was there, but I had to. I had to go with Aguero because Aguero is unreal in this game. I cannot not play with Mbappe. But back to the drafts. I really want to just play with the best drafts at the beginning. Now, down the road, I'm very happy to do theme drafts, like an all Premier League draft, all La Liga draft, smallish draft, tallish draft, things of that nature. Going here, I'm not so sure who I would really want to pick up there. I did eventually go with Eriksen because he's just a solid player. But obviously, icons, we got 2 choices. We went with Zanetti. He's so good. Oh my days. He links with everyone. Plus, he gets that green link to Aguero. I went with Theo Hernandez. I think his name is Theo Hernandez, the 84 rated left back. I thought about Nelson Semedo, but 94 pace. Get in. 84 physical. Oh my days. Actually, I went with Semedo. I don't know why I did that. But moving on, we got Sol Campbell. Goalkeepers, it's not looking good. Are we going to have another goalkeeping problem? I think the first episode we really had some sort of issues. I think we may have gone with ter Stegen in the end, as we definitely going to be picking up Mario Hermoso, because this is not looking great. I do love Sol Campbell in defence. I think João Cancelo is the play. Yes, he is. That link to Gundogan. I hope I can sort of upgrade the midfield here as we get ter Stegen again. Maybe it was this one I had ter Stegen. I can't remember. I played with ter Stegen. As we get, I think we're going to go with Dani Carvajal here. You know, he can definitely play the centre-back position sort of well, frankly. He's got very good stats in the centre-back position, and that Mario Hermoso is just not the play, frankly. And we could do that as well. As we go for the next player, and we go with, I guess him. It wasn't great, if truth be told. And it's sort of just carrying on, frankly, as we get Milo Savic is definitely an option. But I think at this point, I got my forwards. Like, forwards aren't probably going to change unless something huge comes in. So it's definitely at this point, I just wanted to upgrade the defense, and the goalkeeper's sort of sorted. But I definitely don't necessarily love that as we get Raheem the Dream, who is definitely going to come in, and we'll probably just bring Mbappe in off the bench, get that chemistry up. And, oh my god, Suarez, he is not the answer in any circumstances. Oh my god, and then we get Hazard. Oh, he's not going to play, but oh my days, so many good options. So many good left wings, 3 great left wings. Oh, we get Messi. But no, we went with Mason Greenwood. Oh my, because he's not going to play in front. I want to play with Garrincha, basically, is my thought process here. And the forward, I would love to play with Mason Greenwood. He's got that 5-star weak foot. And we get prime moment Ronaldinho. Get in. Oh my. Oh, this is looking good. And oh my god, we sort of have to go with him because then we could play Carvajal at centre back. But 76 pace. Oh, we get the last pick. We get Mane, who's going to play. So there is the team. It looks pretty good, if truth be told. We'll get all the sort of high-rated players onto the bench to boost that chemistry. And the chemistry's at 100, so the rating's 190. Okay, so we got another 190. Not as high rating, but we got the full chemistry. Anyways, that's the end of the draft. Now let's jump into the games. As we jump into the first game, we came up against a sort of similar team to me. He has the Puyol, the Ronaldinho, the Garrincha. It's a very good team. If anything, it was a better team than me. But oh my god, prime moments Ronaldinho is on another level. But the biggest change, the biggest sort of surprise, and it was a risk that I went with him, was that Mason Greenwood. He is unreal. Now, I don't normally like players that don't have at least 4-star skills. I mean, preferably 5. But this dude was just unreal. I mean, he just scored so many goals. Look at that weak foot. Just goal after goal. He was so quick. He was so good. And I think we get a rage quit after 2-0. I mean, I was just peppering that goal. Really liked this team. It really looked like we were on our way to another draft win. come up against Garrincha and Puyol again. Is it like, are they set like for like 1 week you're going to get those icons and then the next week it's different ones? I don't know. Anyways, this was a really nice goal from Mason Greenwood. Mane just played it, and Mane played a bit more than I expected him to. I expected Mane to be subbed off right away, as Mason Greenwood is just tearing this team apart. I mean, the guy's positioning, his play, he was the most valuable player. He was the MVP of this squad, no doubt. Like, sure, the other players were great too. Mane here doing a lovely little bit of dribbling, comes inside, and Eriksen played well. I'm not so sure I like the formation, because the CDM, who generally was Eriksen, which it should have been Zanetti, and I did switch that sometimes, because even though this game went a little bit easier in the sense of the scoreline, this guy was a decent opponent, and I was sort of caught out sometimes with this formation, because the CDM, I don't know what necessarily it might have been the way I was playing, really did like to push up, as Ronaldinho kind of was wasted almost at RCM. Like, I'm not saying he should have played where Mason Greenwood would have played him, but I think I would have actually enjoyed this team a lot more, as we score an absolute banging goal. Zanetti doing a back heel as we win that game 4-1. If it'd been like in a different formation, like if Ronaldinho had been able to play Cam and he had Mason Greenwood at striker, this team would have just played unreal. I mean, truth be told, I played 2 games and it was just easy. Going into the third game, Mason Greenwood's already banging them in. You know, third game starts getting a little bit more sort of difficult. You know, we concede a sort of, you know, it was a good goal. Now, Garrincha, interesting player. Not so sure he's really, you know, he was good. You know, there's no denying that he's a 95 rated card and he played well. But I'm not so sure when I do my next draft if I would take him. You know, unless there's no other option. I think I want to be playing with that Messi, honestly. Is it like 97 or is it 95? I don't know. It's an informed Messi, as Ronaldinho just does so many good things. But as I said before, Mason Greenwood changed the game. Now, in this game, I did bring Mbappe on pretty early. And, you know, as good as Mane was, he ain't no Mbappe. I mean, we're just dancing at this point. I mean, look at that. Mbappe with the bicycle after the Rabona cross. Get in. Oh my. Love this team. Is draft the way I can win? Because frankly, I can't win a game in Division Rivals right now. Like, trying to get clicks for all these reviews. Oh my god, I want to rip my hair out. As we just get in again. And this was sort of one of the only things Garrincha did. He was very quiet, honestly, and as I said, you know, he wasn't awful, but honestly, maybe the play would have been, as we're into the final winning, so that the play wasn't too bad, would be to not take Mane off, but bring Mbappe on for Garrincha. Sol Campbell, beast in defence. I did play Carvajal some of the time at centre-back, some of the time I just left it. Puyol is a big problem at right back. I mean, that 76 pace is a real problem. I get sort of lucky here to take me up to 2-1 in the final. And I knew at this point that I could hold on to win. And that's exactly what I did. You know, I really enjoyed this team. As actually Garrincha has another little moment here. This is probably his best moment. Gets sort of lucky to go by him and then just powers it near post with his left foot. Yeah, this team was great. I loved a lot of these players, and we are going to 8-0 in the draft, 2 straight draft wins. Tomorrow will be, I think it's tomorrow anyway, it'll be another draft, which again will be a sort of best draft possible. But after that, I'm going to start switching it up and sort of doing more fun drafts, you know. Maybe we concentrate on a country, for example. So we do an all Brazil, and if you don't get a Brazil selection, you get to choose what's the best for the club or something like that, best for the squad, as we sort of annihilate him really in the end. I mean, who comes inside and Mason Greenwood just finishes him off doing what Mason Greenwood does, and that's score goals. He was just incredible. He was just unreal. Like, I've seen that card before and I've sort of known that he looked good, but sometimes cards don't look as good as, you know, they might look good, it might be this like 92 rated, like Garrincha, for example. I just did not really think he was great. Now we get to the packs. Can we finally pack something good? A gold pack and a 50k pack for winning the draft. I don't know. I think last time I got a mega pack and a premium gold players pack too. Maybe this is better? I don't know. We pack an anchor. That might be the best thing we pack the whole pack opening, frankly. And this is not very good at all, you know. It's just, we need that big player. Big player for our RTG, right? That's what we're working for. If you didn't watch my RTG premiere episode, check it out in the description. It's a sort of an explaining of what's going to go on with the DTG and the RTG, and the sort of roadmap I'm going into as team of the season so far is starting on Friday. Cannot wait for that. I hope they're put into draft. I don't know if they do that, honestly. Comment down below if they are going to do that, because that would be a lot of fun. And we get nothing. Oh my days, not even a board. Not even a something. Oh my god, like, yeah, we can sort of sell some of this, but, like, that's pretty bad, honestly, for winning the draft. Did we make our money back? Probably if we sold everything. I will sell all of that. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and I will see you tomorrow for another draft. Bye-bye.